Good morning. I just wanted to show you this beautiful sunrise. Absolutely amazing. Today we're taking a trip down the infamous or famous S100, probably along with many other people from the camp, but wanted to do the road and show you, which is probably considered to be the most well-ridden road in the Kruger National Park. So ride along with us. We're going to do the Numwanetsi road first, the tar road, and then come and hit the S100 from the back, so that we miss the early morning traffic on the front of the road. It's going to be a good day. It's going to be hot today. I can feel the humidity already. But again, let's take one more look at that beautiful sunrise. So we're headed this morning to the Numwanetsi road to get up to the S100 from behind, but unfortunately we have another Kruger Traffic Jam. We have a pair of lions lying in the road. One is blocking one lane and people are trying to squeeze past on the other side, but another typical Kruger Traffic Jam. I'll show you the lions as we go past. We're headed up towards Numwanetsi picnic site, and then take a left and get onto the S100. We hit the gravel again, and this is the S41, takes us to the S100, and a nice big puddle of mud. As we turn onto the S100, we're going to have the sun at our backs, so that's going to be nice. And we're all ready for it. I've still got my Yeti full of coffee, and we're ready for the S100. S100 takes us along the river. The road surface is not too bad. It's a little corrugated, but it gets a lot of traffic. But the bush is great. The bush is lovely. On these little loops near the river, there's really nice trees. There's a big sausage tree in front of us here. And a lot of water in the river right now. So animals have plenty of place to come and drink. Alright, the S100. So far not producing a lot of game, and apart from a very brief sighting of a lioness up on the S41, we haven't really seen a lot of game this morning. But there is a lot of water in the veld. We've just gone past a little pan there full of water, and so the game is very spread out. And just like any other road in the bush, this one day you will see everything, and the next day you'll see nothing. And we've just spotted an elephant and one on the other bank as well. So amazing that a huge creature like that can conceal itself so effectively. Come here and stop.
Can you go?
Yeah. So that's what I mean about the water in the veld. There are these pools all over, and the animals are not going to come down to places where they're vulnerable when there's so much water in the veld. So one thing the S100 does have is a great variety of environments for the animals. We have just driven through what looks like a savanna grass plain with wildebeest grazing out in the distance, and we're coming up here onto some more really nice grazing terrain. But down to the left, the river is still there. There's still the forests and the trees and the bush. So yeah, it does have a lot of options for the animals: grazing, browsing, and water down at the river. There are also a number of watering points. Here's one with a windmill and a reservoir on the right. And I guess during the dry seasons, when there's not a lot of water in the river, these would be a big plus for the game. So there's a lovely picture of the windmill. Okay, here's my assessment of the S100. Great road. There's a great variety in environment and terrain. Lots of grazing and browsing, and a huge potential for game viewing. It runs along the river, which is nice, and there's lots of river loops, and that's also good. However, there are places where the road surface gets pretty rough. It's also a busy road. It's probably the most traveled road in the park, and probably the most renowned. I think it is a road that is worth driving, and if you are in the Satara area, it is worth taking that road. I would do the tar road to Nwanetsi, and then take the S41 onto the S100 and do it from the back in the morning, because then you have the sun at your back. Starting at Satara, the rising sun is right in your eyes and makes game viewing a little more difficult. All in all, it's a great road. This is a really nice waterhole. It's on the Swaney Road, and it's got a beautiful trough. Nice pan of water. That's from the rain though. Wel tevreden. Nice and flat. Well satisfied. So it's a solar pump with a reservoir and looks like 2 troughs. Is that another trough over there as well?
There's another one.
So in the season when there's no water in the veld, this would be a really good place to come and see game, because they would come down to this very nice waterhole. These giraffe are sitting down, and that one's behind a bush trying to stay out of the wind. There's another one on that side. Strange to see them sitting, they look so awkward. Two nice Ellie bulls coming down here. He just gave me the look. See that? Make sure that I get out of the way. Oh, he's beautiful. Back on the road, yeah. Oh, he's not happy with me. And here comes his brother. Here comes the other one. Oh my goodness. Both of them got nice tusks, not the biggest. The back one is the big one, eh? Wow, he's massive. Just look at that. Look how he stands. Not big tusks, but he's a big guy. So here we are at Mozanzeni picnic site, and it seems to be a popular place. I just wouldn't come here from the Satara side on the Swaney Road, because the road is really bad and gets pretty rough at times. But once you're here, it's a nice little place to be. It's pretty much out of the way. You have to drive along a long and rough road to get here, but it's nicely situated under these marula trees and some apple leaf trees right here. Having visited the bathrooms, I will say they do have some primitive plumbing in there, but they are not the most hygienic places in the world. I don't want to show you inside there because it's pretty gross, but yeah, there they are. But today was a crazy kind of day. We were woken up last night with the noise of a more than gale force storm raging, and the wind has been howling the whole day. It's been a crazy game viewing day. Went out this morning, saw the white lion and his nomadic black mane brother, and then nothing more until we had a beautiful sighting of a marshal eagle right in a tree above us, and that was really awesome. But that was about it for the morning drive. This evening we just took a slow drive down the tar road, and my goodness, we were treated to a bonanza of sightings.
Not much happening at Kruger Dam. Birds and sea, and not much else.
We saw a leopard hunting. We didn't see what it was hunting, but we followed it until it disappeared. Then we saw a very, very unusual sighting. It was a secretary bird stalking and chasing a steenbok. And we watched this go on for about 5 or 10 minutes. Really, really a unique sighting. Never seen that before in my life. And then on the way back, we had a little leopard, female leopard, lying right next to the road, and we were treated to beautiful sightings and took beautiful pictures, and just had an awesome time with it.
Female leopard lying here on the road, just taking a nap. Tired young one, taking cat naps. She's not perturbed that we're here. Quite comfortable. She's looking at something. Look at her, look at her eyes.
She has her birds.
No. She's got something in her view. Darling, there's something behind you. Animal. Look at at her necklace, Lynn. She's got a beautiful necklace. Looks like she's stalking something. Look at her.
And we thought that was it, so we got on the road to get back to camp and we drove into a herd of buffalo. What a privilege, what a pleasure.
The herd's coming back, so they've been to drink somewhere.
So here we are, and a beautiful herd of buffalo. It's just standing in the road. This is awesome. This is just beautiful. This is what we've been waiting for. So they've started to move again, and we have 21 kilometers to get back to the camp. We've got an hour to do it, so we've got plenty of time. And they are just strolling across the road, just giving us the show of a lifetime.
Beautiful herd. Fabulous herd of buffalo. Nice. These, I think, about 600 or 700. We saw them coming down the road, but they were in a distance, far distance, and we were hoping that we drive into them, and luckily here it is. This is where we are.
So it was a day of mixed sightings and mixed fortunes, but ended up to be a great day in the bush.